A very good day to doctor. My name is Chong number matrix 297903. I will explain about the gas explosion incident that happened at a manufacturing factory in Puchong, Selangor on 23 February 2024. The explosion happened during factory operations and involved several workers. 2 workers died after being trapped, while others suffered burns, smoke inhalation, and blast injuries. The factory building was also badly damaged. Possible causes of the incident include gas leakage, equipment failure, poor maintenance, unsafe storage of flammable materials, and failure to follow safety regulations. This accident shows the importance of workplace safety and health practices. Companies should conduct regular inspections, maintain equipment properly, and provide safety training to employees to prevent similar incidents in the future.
Now, we will look at the accident description. The incident occurred approximately 10:10 a.m. during normal factory operation. The explosion involved acetylene gas, which is commonly used for welding and metalwork activities. The blast happened inside the factory premises and caused major damage to the building structure and work areas. As a result of the explosion, 2 workers were killed after being trapped near the affected area. In addition, another 2 workers suffered injuries, including burn and physical injuries caused by the blast impact and debris. Following the incident, emergency rescue team and firefighters responded immediately after receiving an emergency call at around 10:14 a.m. Fire stations from Puchong, Subang and Cyberjaya were involved in the rescue operation. Their action included firefighting, ventilation, and rescue victims from the affected area. The explosion caused extensive structural damage to the factory, including damage to the roof, walls, and surrounding work areas. Smoke and debris also spread around the work area, interrupting the factory's daily operation. Based on the initial investigation, the possible causes of the incident included leakage of acetylene gas, improper handling of gas during the work operation, and so on.
Next, I will explain the causes of the Puchong factory acetylene gas explosion. First, let's look at the immediate cause of the accident. The first immediate cause was acetylene gas leakage. The gas may have escaped from the damaged cylinders, faulty valves, or loose hoses. Since acetylene is highly flammable, the leak gas could have accumulated inside the factory and created an explosive atmosphere. The second cause was unsafe worker behavior. Workers may have been carried out welding, grinding, or other hot work activities near the leak gas. Even a small spark could have ignited the acetylene and triggered the explosion. The third cause was equipment failure, particularly involving the flashback arrestor. This safety device is designed to prevent flames from traveling back into gas hoses and cylinder. If it was missing or malfunctioning, it could have contributed to the explosion. Next, let's discuss the underlying causes. The first underlying causes was poor safety management. A total of 45 acetylene cylinders were stored inside the work area, which significantly increased the risk and severity of the explosion. The second cause was lack of supervision. Reports indicated that supervisors and the factory owner were outside the factory during the incident. Better supervision might have helped to detect the gas leak earlier and prevent the incident. Lastly, there was inadequate safety training. Workers may not have received sufficient training on handling acetylene gas, detecting leaks, and responding to emergency. This reduced their ability to identify and manage the potential hazards.
Hi, my name is SHYAMIME binti FAUZI. My matric number is 299101. Today, I will briefly discuss the impact and implication of the gas explosion accident at a factory in Puchong. This accident had serious effects on various stakeholders. 2 workers were killed and 2 others were injured due to the acetylene gas explosion. Besides physical injuries, the victims and nearby workers also experienced emotional trauma, fear, and stress. The families of the victims may also face financial difficulties, especially if the workers were the main income earners. The accident also affected the company through operation disruption, property damage, compensation costs, and reputational damage. In addition, authorities such as DOSH, which is Department of Safety and Health, and the Fire and Rescue Department had to conduct investigation and emergency response operations. Furthermore, this incident shows the importance of workplace safety management. Weak hazard control, insufficient safety procedures, lack of training, and poor monitoring may have contributed to the accident. Therefore, organizations should not only focus on productivity, but also prioritize occupational safety to protect workers and prevent future accidents. In conclusion, the Puchong gas explosion highlights the importance of strict safety compliance, continuous monitoring, and a strong safety culture in the workplace. Thank you.
Hi, my name is NURUL IBRAHIM, metric number 301256, and I will talk about the preventive strategies. So to prevent similar gas explosion incidents in the future, the organization should apply prevention strategy based on the hierarchy of hazard control. This approach helps reduce workplace hazards systematically, starting from the most effective control method. First is elimination, which involves reducing or removing the use of acetylene gas whenever possible. The factory can redesign or certain processes or minimize the amount of acetylene cylinders stored on site. This is effective because it directly reduces the risk of gas leak and explosion. Next is substitution, where several alternative gases can replace acetylene in suitable operation. Although acetylene is commonly used, safer substitutes may still achieve the same production outcome, while lowering fire and explosion risk. The third is engineering control. The factory shall install gas detection system connected to the alarms for early warning. Proper ventilation system should also be maintained to prevent the accumulation of flammable gases in enclosed areas. Besides that, administrative control implementing strict SOPs, conducting regular safety training, and carrying out routine inspections. These measures help improve worker awareness and reduce human errors. Lastly, personal protective equipment or PPE should be provided to all workers in high-risk areas. These include protective clothing, gloves, helmets, safety boots, and respiratory protection when necessary. Although PPE is the last line of defense, it can greatly reduce the injuries during emergencies.
Hi everyone, my name is NURUL ASMAA. My entry number is 299004. I will present the lesson learned from the gas explosion case that happened at a factory in Puchong Utama. This case shows the importance of workplace safety and hazard control. Firstly, the incident highlights the importance of a safety management system or SMS. A good SMS will help the organization to identify the hazard, control risk, and prevent the accident. Since acetylene gas is highly flammable, company must to ensure a proper gas handling, equipment maintenance, safety inspection, and emergency preparedness. Failure to follow the safety procedures can increase the risk of serious accidents. Secondly, organizations play an important role in accident prevention. Employees are responsible for providing a safe workplace, proper supervision, safe equipment, and safety training for workers. Poor maintenance, weak safety enforcement, and lack of safety audits can contribute to workplace accidents. Therefore, management must always to prioritize safety over productivity. Lastly, this case shows the importance of a proactive safety culture. Both management and employees should work together to identify the hazard early and prevent accidents before they happen. Workers must to stay alert to gas leaks, equipment problems, and unsafe conditions in the workplace.
My name is Shiong, and my matrix number is 299625. So, in conclusions, the gas explosion incident at the manufacturing facility in Puchong, Selangor, was caused by a leak of highly flammable acetylene gas, together with factors such as equipment failure, inadequate supervision, insufficient safety training, and poor gas containment practice. The incident resulted in the death of 2 workers, several injuries, and several damage to the factory buildings. It also causes financial losses, psychological impact on employees, and legal consequences and damage to the organization's reputations. This strategy highlights the importance of implementing the hierarchy of hazard control. Employers should ensure proper engineering and administrative control and safe gas storage systems, regularly safety trainings and routine inspections, and compliance with OSHA 1994. Overall, this incident serves as a reminder that workplace safety must always be the highest priorities. With strong management commitment, a proactive safety culture, and continuous risk assessment, similar incidents can be prevented in the future. Thank you.